Okay, have you all painted your canvases black?
Yep.
And you don't necessarily have to have a black background. That's a very standard thing to start or to do, you know. And then as you like it, you can experiment it with blue, red, green, different backgrounds. I'll show you later. I have it here. So on your canvas, this is your canvas. You see, diagonally, you're going to make one line. We're going to find the center of our canvas. Okay. And you're going to make diagonal line on the other corner as well. You see, this is now, we found the center of our canvas. Other way is like you divide your canvas into, so this is 12-inch. I would divide it into 6-inch on all 4 sides, divide it into half basically. This is joining diagonals is the easiest way to find the centers because there is no measurement required. I'm just making marks on midway of the canvas. So if I join these 4 points, I will get the middle section again, right? But I would advise don't do both methods together because it messes up with the later on the lines we are going to draw with the proportions. Okay. Yeah. I'm just checking again. It's fine, right? Thank you. Now you all have a protractor, compass. It's okay. You draw first. Draw. So as I say, I'll repeat again, you can use your normal pencil too, okay? And you can buy the charcoal pencil or the white mechanical pencil if you feel like later you're going to do more, which I would love to see that you're doing more. So have your compasses ready with the pencils in. Okay. I'm going to use this pencil only. Do you all have these with you? Yeah. So one rough method is you just start making circles from the center point. Okay. Circles roughly, or on this line, can I have a scale again? From center, are you able to see? From center, from center out, I'm making 1 inches mark for now. As intricate as you want to go, you can do 1/2 inches mark, 1/4 inches mark. I'm giving a distance of 1 inch between them. On one of the lines only you have to mark, and then from the center, you're going to point your pencil on this is the second mark. So it's the 1 inch distance circle. Okay. Then third, you can read the chats, no? You can read the chats. If you have any questions, you can put up in a chat. Or you can unmute and ask. So we are going to move forward when everybody's done with these circles. Okay, my compass will not go further. So there are big compasses available as well. I have it inside. So you can use those big, which can go further down. But this is so far, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. Okay. I'm going to show you this quickly. I think you can see where it goes the camera. Yeah. You see the circles? So these are, the distances are too small between them. If I want to do an intricate work, yeah. So this is how I make circles, and then I make my patterns. So this one, I did it on a white canvas because I didn't want it a black background. I'm going to make it more colorful, something like this. Yeah. Okay. So just trying to give you an idea that how it's gonna look once you make a pattern. Okay, I'll show you a bigger D, which can definitely make a bigger circle. Barbara has one here. See the size of it? Do they have all this one? No, okay, never mind. Yeah, so this is a bigger one. It's big in height, almost 6 inches. So this will give you more circles. I can't go more than 5, but with this, I'm sure you can go 7 to 8. Okay, so you know what? Can I quickly have a vote? Do you all want colorful mandalas, or shall we just go with the shades of blue and white? And or you just write in the chat or unmute and tell me. Colorful mandalas. For mandalas, I don't use more than 3 to 4 colors. We just play around with the shades of those 3 to 4 colors. So whenever you choose to make your mandala, just keep in mind, okay, I'm going to use, spring colors or fall colors, or just like purple, blue, green, white. So just choose 3 and 4. That's it. On the way, you may take 1 or 2 more, but just start with 3 or 4 and add whites to them to make different shades. Okay. So yeah, did they say anything? Colorful mandalas, or we do the blue, colorful, yeah? Okay. Yeah, or shades of blue. They try. Shades of blue looks so beautiful as well on a black background, like snowflakes. Yeah. Or like water. Sea, nature, yeah, sky. They look so pretty. Okay, I have those, but yeah, it will make a hole in the middle. There's another technique for another day though, because it's a full lesson on how to not make a hole on a canvas. There is a way. You all have these color box, right? Let's choose. So take out pool blue, orange, one dark blue, peacock blue, I will not take. Okay, take out red and yellow. Okay, these are the 4 colors I'm going to use, and you're free to choose your own colors. Don't worry about it, only using these. But I'm going for these now. I may take some as I'm working through, and I'm going to take one white so that I can mix shade of white. Yeah, that's my white. Do you all have white or no? Never mind. We are going to take vanilla cream. Yeah. Okay. You all can take out colors. So this is the palette. Open your colors and we are going to pour in the palette. Fastest finger first. I got you. So nervous. You know, sometimes you keep these color for long and they can little thicken up. You get an acrylic gloss medium. You can buy an acrylic gloss medium and just add few drops to your color and they will have a consistency. For dot mandala, never, never, never mix water. Do not mix water in your colors. Okay, do not. It will smudge. You won't get those crisp mandalas we want. The crisp dots we want, sorry. So if you feel like you see there's a lot of liquid in my red one, this is not going to work. So shake your bottle. If there's a lot of liquid on the top, shake your bottle. Especially if the new bottles sitting in the shelf in the craft store, they can settle down and you know they can be liquid up. So for some of them. I have all my colors out. You can choose your own color scheme too if you want really green, primary colors, yellow, green, red. And you can't go wrong with them. Okay. So everyone has these mandala tools with them, right? So these are also called the nail tools. So we use them for very detailed work. And these are the standard tools. They are really good. They're really, really helpful tools. And you all have tools, so not to worry, but I'm just gonna show you before I had the tools, because these tools have become popular in last few years only. Before that, I used to use these crochet tools. You see, these are the crochet tools, but they have the flat back. Yeah, the crochet tools, they have the flat backs and they come in different sizes. Like this one is 8 mm. So they start, I think, as low as 2 mm, 6.5 mm. So you can measure them. So I used to use these as well, the crochet tools before. That is one way also. Keep your water ready. Water is just for wiping your tools. Kitchen towel, and a glass of water just to wipe your tools, because acrylic colors dries fast. You want your tools to be clean. Okay. Of course, as you use it over the period, they would get dirty. So in the center, let's start. I'm gonna go with the biggest tool. No, this is better. Yeah, the biggest tool, the green one. I'm going to take the light blue color, dip in it, dip in the light blue color, and just in the center, place it, make a big dot. You see there? And then you're gonna wipe your tool. You have these transparent ones. Take the biggest one from the transparent one. It's a new one. It has. Take the biggest one from the transparent one. There are, I think, 3 or 4 sizes in the 3 sizes. Okay, so take the biggest one. I will use yellow. Again, at any point, feel free to use any color you want. And I'm gonna, okay, watch carefully. These cross line. So we will start with the line. So we have a guidance there. So you're gonna put that yellow dot on the white line. See everyone? Okay, now you can go around and put 2 more dots to make it a circle. Okay, you can ask questions. It's okay. You can go on the whole outside line. Yeah. Done. I'm gonna use a smaller tool now. Medium one. The transparent medium tool. And I'm using the dark blue color. Peacock blue. And I will go between each yellow dot. You can see. So between each yellow dot, I'm putting a blue dot. Okay? Middle one, yeah. Okay. And if you put your tool in a water, make sure you wipe it dry with your paper towel or any rag towel. It should not have any water in it. You're going to take your smaller tool from this pack. Take a blue tool, the nail tool. Yeah. And it has 2 ends. You see, one is smaller and one is bigger. All tools have 2 double-sided ends. You get many sizes when you use them. I'm going to use a bigger side, which is a little bigger dot. Okay, you get it, right? We have two. I'm going to use white and go between these blue, between, okay? If there is space, put two. If there is no space, put one dot. Yeah, I made two here wrong. Okay, if I put two small dots, but I wanted one, what I'm going to do now? I'm going to take my Q-tip. Okay, it's a pointed one. I have two Q-tips, round and a pointed, and I'm going to remove that black color, that white color. So this is, if you make a mistake, you know how to work around. Be careful with the blue color around because all colors are wet at the moment. Yeah, water just to wet it a bit so that I can wipe it out. So the area you wipe out, leave it for a few seconds. Don't work on that area because it has water in it and it will spread. Come back to that later. You see that here? Okay. This area is not dry yet, so I'm going to come back with white there. Okay. Take your medium transparent tool, the medium size, white again, and we'll go over this circle, keeping the circular line like in the middle of your dot. You see the circular line, the circle in the middle of your dots. I'm not above the circle, I'm not below the circle line. I'm in this, putting the dot in the center, okay? If at any point I'm not clear, please ask me again. So we have just started directly with dot making. We did not make any pattern because making pattern is a class in itself. But I showed you the example that how I make pattern. I'll show you again after some time, so you will know what I'm talking about. After you do a little bit, you will have an idea what I'm talking about.
Deepa, hi, I'm Isabel. How are you?
Hi, Isabel. I'm good. How are you?
Good. One question. My canvas is white. Should I continue with white? Because it's kind of, I cannot see it if my canvas is white. If I do the circles in white, should I do in another color?
I'm not sure I got your question.
Yes, my canvas is color white.
So your canvas is color white. Oh,
yes.
You didn't color it black. Yeah.
No.
So so you can use use yellow or orange.
Okay.
Instead of white. Yeah. Instead of white, try to use yellow. And instead of yellow where we're using, use orange.
Okay.
Just shade it up, one shade up. Instead of white, yellow. Instead of, only for Isabella, everybody please don't get confused. Only for those who are using white canvas, instead of white or vanilla color, use yellow, and instead of yellow, use orange. Okay? So everybody rest who have black canvases, continue.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I also have a question. This is Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
My circle, my pencil circle, it's still far away from my blue circle. So should I just go around the blue then and forget about my pencil circle, or just leave the space?
Okay, So go around your pencil circle and I'll tell you what to do with the gap.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Great, you're welcome. So we're done with our white circles. Look how our mandala is building up. Doesn't look like a jewelry. Yeah, like a necklace piece. Like. Did you notice I haven't used red yet? I don't feel like using it. We'll use it. But I'm going to go with blue again. The light blue, which was just in the middle. I'm going to use the blue again here. Okay, let's make one pattern, okay? But be careful of your wet paint. So everybody has 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, right? 4 sections. So you can watch here, from this halfway through 3/4, I'm going to bring in the middle. Okay, you want to find the midpoint. Now the paint is wet. Actually, we should have done, I normally don't do patterns in a 2-hour class. It becomes difficult, but I had a center here. Yeah. White mechanical pencil, guys, if you want to do more, order it from Amazon. This is amazing, actually, with yeah, I got it from Amazon. I could not find anywhere else. I went to Joann's and nowhere. So try to make this leafy pattern. Where did we put the scale? Thank you. We could have drawn these lines before. Everybody okay so far? You see, so we have 4 sections from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You will come more than half, like 3/4 way, and then turn. To make a leafy pattern. Little more than half, 3/4, and then turn into a curve, which is meeting at the center point. Here we go. You see the pattern? So normally in a basic mandala class, we would just build our own pattern and go around in circles. As you practice that more and more, you can start building more patterns around your mandala. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna take now the pink tool, the size. So I go by colors because these don't have sizes, but you have the pink tool from your tool kit. Take a pool blue, the light blue color we took out, and we will put in the center of these leaves, just besides your white. And Janet, if you can show me Where you put white and where you have a gap, I can tell you how to fill that.
Yes. I can't see myself, so I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, I can see you, Janet, now. Okay. Yeah, so it seems you have a bit more gap there around, but
Yeah.
never mind. So you're gonna take your nail tool, any nail tool which has a bigger, yeah,
Uh-huh. Like the
round,
one. Yep. Uh-huh.
yeah, and then you can choose any dark color, say red. Already blue is there, so you can choose red, and I'm gonna show you, and everybody can see this, how to fill it up. See, even I have little gap, not so much. So I'm just going to put random dots around. Big, small, with the same size, you can make big, small. You just touch your canvas, it will be small. You press down, it will be bigger dot. So just randomly, you can fill your space with a complementary color. We might use this technique in later too. I use this a lot to fill out, to give it a sometimes the night sky look also, like you just make small big stars. Here we go. You see this, Janet?
Uh-huh. I do.
Yeah. So depending on your gap, you can fill it up and down, and let the black show also a bit. Doesn't matter. You don't have to. We're not coloring, right? Okay. So everybody is done with these big full blue dots. Next technique I'm going to show here is how to walk the dots. Okay. So these are the small techniques you incorporate when you make your own mandala pattern. How we walk the dots. So first, let me see, I'm gonna use yellow, white, red in that sequence. Yellow, white, red. So you're gonna take your smallest transparent tool, pick up white and put straight above your blue dot. If you want to make a straight line with a ruler, make it first. Let's see. Getting? Everybody got it? Once you got it, I want you to see here what I'm doing. Yeah, the pink tool for the bigger dots. These blue dots, the bigger one I have done using. No, the green one was inside. Oh. The outside blue ones, I have used this pink tool. Fine. It doesn't matter. It looks beautiful anyways. See, I'm guiding you with what I'm using, but really, like here, Barbara is working with us. She's used a bigger one, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then use the white one, straighten this line. Barbara, can I have your canvas? Sure. You see, so she made a bigger blue tools, which is fine. Now, if you don't have a line here, you wouldn't know where to put your white dot. It can be little off as well, right? You can put little off here. Okay. So I would suggest, say I'm using Barbara's canvas now. I would suggest just take a pencil, mechanical pencil. Yeah, no, white pencil. My white pencil. Oh, it's okay. So this is the center thing. using a ruler or roughly draw a straight line. Okay, use a small ruler and draw a straight line which meets this corner of your leaf. So you will know you have to put your white dots here now. Okay? There you go back. That was back to my canvas. I'm back to my canvas. Okay, now if everybody's done with the white dot, the smallest one, but you can use the middle one. You can use the fat one. Yeah, first one, because you use the bigger dot. You're going to use your blue tool again, the fat side of it. Okay. And because we made the dot white here, I'm going to use the white color right now, vanilla or white, whichever you've taken. And watch first, watch, okay? How I'm working the dots. I'll show you close up too. So you load your, pay attention. You load your tool with the color. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did not take the color again. And see how I walk the dot. Do you see? I did not pick up. Yeah. That's how you're going to walk the dot. It will take practice, so don't worry about it. These all are your practice pieces. I'm going to show you again, close up. Okay, I'm going to show you again. I'm loading my tool with paint, and you can see, please watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, doesn't matter. I'm just counting to show you that how I walk the dot. Do you see that? I'm doing it on the other side now. Same thing. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And suppose I did not lift this up and I put all these dots. Suppose if the paint is not there and you're not getting enough dots, what do you do? What do you do? You shift to a smaller size and you finish with a smaller size in the end. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get it? One more I'm going to do. I'm all doing it for close-ups for you to see. This is a beautiful technique. It gives beautiful results. It just needs a bit of practice for some. You see how beautiful the piece is looking now. So the more you do, the mandalas are so intricate. For mine on here. Oops, sorry. Is it okay? Is it cold?
circle making smaller is great.
Yeah. Oops. Oh no, what happened? Sorry, people. Bit of hiccup. Tell you. Oh gosh, we were moving around. We're having a party here, so. Okay, yeah, it's there. Sorry, guys. Okay, now next I'm gonna take yellow, the same blue tool, and the smallest transparent tool. You see? We did this white dot with the transparent tool, right? We did it the smallest or the middle one? Okay, it doesn't matter. Take the smallest one. Take yellow and same put dot above your white. On all four corners, on all four leaves. And you're gonna take a blue tool, the bigger side of the blue tool. And again, same thing, you're gonna walk the dots. From Murano. From Murano. Yeah, the colors are those. See, we didn't even see what colors, like, we didn't have any theme in mind. The colors we take and they suddenly look like those, right? The beauty of painting mandalas. Finish your round of yellow dots. Walk the dots. If your paint finishes in between, take your smaller head and finish with that. Back. There's a smaller head at the back of your blue tool. Everybody can see there's a two line of dots around the middle one. This is a quite intricate work we are doing actually. Compared to last class, we were on very, very basic. There we go. I'm going to use the red now. Same technique, same tools. Your smaller transparent one and your blue tool with the bigger round head side. And I'm gonna put the red now on small, the one you used, you use your own. I use the yellow one with the bigger head. Yeah. No. I'm using red and walking the dots. And keep listening to me. You know what is right and left brain, right, everyone? Normally, we are always in our left brain, analyzing, judging ourselves, others, making, planning, organizing what to do. And, we're always in our left brain. All these kind of exercises brings us in our right brain. And that is the reason that they are so meditative. We just come back to our right brain. And once you're in the right brain, you let loose. You don't care what is happening around. That's the beauty of right brain. It's very difficult. There are people who are always in right brain. You see, especially husbands, they don't care. Right? Joking. But yeah. So we have to keep coming back to our right brain to ease ourselves, to relax, to let go things. And once you're there, you're really in that zone. And then you can work for hours. And especially when your mind says, oh, I'm tired and I cannot work. And no way I can sit for 2 hours and do mandala. That's the critical time. You go and sit and do it, and you will sit for 2 hours. It just takes 10, 15 minutes to tune in, to switch in your right brain. Okay? Okay. Red one again. I like to talk a lot. I like to teach what I have learned from my masters, from my teachers, and that's how I relate art to with many holistic things, not just making art. Yeah, must be the thing with same thing. You do crochet, you do sewing, you do embroidery. It's the same thing. And that has been the, thing which has kept ladies sane, I think, for generations. I'm walking the red colored dots. Everybody can see, yeah? Everyone has this canvas screen pinned right on your devices. If you have the screen I'm working on pinned, you can see very close. How beautiful it is already started looking. So a nice bright red color. Because there is a long way we are going, you might have to load up paint a bit, but don't load so much, or load on a smaller side. So dot mandala is also something that once we start building up, we have to work from where we started, in to out. We cannot like work out and then, okay, I've done this today, I will do this, then after an hour I will start with this. No, we cannot start random, because there's a pattern we are building, and the pattern has to be very synchronized. Yeah, here we are going to do one more circle, same, walk the dot just one more time. And I'm going to use white. Feel free to use any right now. Same, smaller tool, white above my red, white or vanilla, yeah, it's vanilla actually. It looks white. It looks nice white actually, warm white. It's a warm white. And then same thing, I'm gonna walk my dots. See how many layers we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of. So this is one kind of pattern. Later, once it dries. It'll muddle up more. Okay, so walk the white dots around.
Interesting. Mhm.
Everyone? Shouting, all right. Now connected, yeah. I had too big dots there. I don't want those. I'm removing. When it dries, I'm going to put it again. Okay. We'll work on our outer leaf now. Purple tool. Take your purple, it's okay. Take your purple tool from the toolkit. Okay. Choose whichever color you want. And I'm doing the pool blue color. again, and you're going to go put on the corner, all four, like this. Thank you, dear. Then you're going to take your transparent tool, which is the fattest one, the number one. There are three, right? Medium, small, large. So the large round one, there are three we have. You're going to take the larger one, which has a large circle, the transparent tool, the pool blue, and we are going to make equal dots around our leaf. Okay. Again, our line is, I'm putting the dots on the line, not below, not above, making my line to be in the center. Yeah. The more intricate work you want, you're going to choose the smaller tools, but it takes a lot of time. For me, it takes about 8 to 10 hours to finish one piece of mandala if I'm doing intricate work. So I've showed you how intricate work looks like too, but we're not going to do whole mandala very intricate. As we keep building more, as the pattern emerges, it keep looking more and more beautiful, isn't it? Better than before. Each dot and each pattern. Okay. So we saw this canvas before. You see how I drew the pattern around? So today we just draw one pattern, one leaf. You can draw the pattern whole around the mandala too. See, this is on white canvas. And if you can see at the back, this is the intricate work I'm talking about. And we have it on a, yeah, we have it on a blue base here. This is the intricate work. The background is not black and blue, so I've done a light blue. And you can see there, I've used stones as well on it. Can you see? I've used stones in the light. Yeah, here. So when you do delicate, this is like each and every area you're filling with detailed work. That's lot detail, but practice 1 or 2, 3, 4. As your interest develops, you can do the detailed work. And you see, I have used stones in this all around to just make it a little more beautiful. It depends what my clients ask. Sometimes they want with the stone. It depends in the color theme on their wall. So if you're making a mandala to put it somewhere in your house, according to your cushion or drape, just use those colors, incorporate it, and let it be in a harmony. Okay. So this black space, as I told you, you can fill up this space with, again, I'm going to take dark blue and I'm gonna just random dots I'm gonna fill. You can leave black too if you like. I'm just gonna fill this space up. If you want any color, particular color shade like pink, mix white in your red. Light yellow, mix white in your red. Any shade of blue you want lighter, mix white. And you have another shade color. Okay. So I'm filling it with, you can fill up later too, once your color dries, so it does not muddy up your painting. It does not mix and muddy. Okay. I'm going to move forward. Another small, it takes time, but I'm going to show you how to make it look more detailed and beautiful. You're going to take a tool. You have a white tool, and take the bigger side of this white tool, the bigger round. Take white color and look where I'm putting my dot. In between these blue dots, you see the blue dots on the border. I'm going to put white dot in between. And that suddenly gives so much of dimension to that line. You see? And you can do that both sides, up and down of your blue, the light blue one. Not too far away and not too in also. It just like it lands at the corner of. Are you able to see? Yeah, here. You see those white dots and how suddenly they lift up that border. Now, if you keep doing that, it's going to take a lot of time. Do only one of your leaves and any questions so far? Are we all enjoying? I hope it's not boring. It's a class, so sometimes it gets technical. Once you do on your own, I promise you, you will enjoy it much more than what you're enjoying now.
Showing at the end. Can you erase it when it's dry?
So, okay, I have Alex here asking me that if there is a pencil showing, can you erase it in the end? So if you've used a white charcoal pencil or white mechanical pencil, yes, you can erase it. Once it dries completely, you take your brush. You take your brush, once your piece is dry, dip it in clear water and just go over it. It'll erase all these white marks. But if it's a pencil you have used, it won't. So most of it will not show. Whatever shows, you can go over with your black paint. Okay. So this is the circle. This was which circle? One, two, third circle according to me. Where is my finger? Yeah. This third circle. You see that I'm going to work on it now. I'm going to fill these later. I'm going to do black dots later, or the white dots later now. The larger one. No, the white one, but the bigger head. Yeah. You can't go wrong even if you use smaller one in between each. Okay. So I'm going to take red color. Medium. I just decide randomly, so you can really choose, or you can choose to go with me. The medium transparent tool I'm taking, and I'm using a red color. And I'm going to go over this white line, not below the white line, not above the white line, on the white line. Okay. Extension point. Little up here. Finish that circle with red. If any of you have kids between the age of, not age, the grade 4 to 7, I will be taking Mandala camp in August, I think August 8th, the whole week, Monday to Friday. It's a 3-hour camp with Art Alliance at Snyder Road, Hotel Park. Yeah, they have camps starting from June actually for kids, and there are different instructors every week taking different art camps. Mine is Mandala and yoga. I'm taking yoga and Mandala for a week. So if you have kids grade 4 to 7, and if they're interested, go on artalliance.com and you can register there. Registrations are open now for summer camps. It'll be amazing. And what they're just charging $110 for 5 days, 3 hours each day. All materials included. If you think your kids are on the art side, they would love to do, or you want them to do, you want them to explore, just register. There are many other camps, so you can decide according to your travel plans, interests. There we go. We made a red circle around. Okay. I took the medium one. The tissues are also there if you want. Okay. So be careful. The paint is wet and takes time. It dries fast though, but not as fast as that you cannot, that you just keep, even if you keep working on it, it can be wet. So be careful. It can get on your hand. Okay, so we can build on it more. I would like to show you 2, 3 more ways of filling and building. Okay, I'm gonna show here and here. Okay. Is everybody with me? Please watch. So you're gonna take your small transparent tool, the smaller one, okay? And say we will use yellow color here. Dark blue. I'll use yellow. Okay, so on this point line, I'm gonna load it with color and drop the color there, a lot of color, kind of. At one point, I've dropped the color. I'm going to take my tool, pink tool. You have a pink tool in your nail kit tool, the pink tool, the smaller one, and it has a very small point, almost a tiny needle-like point, 2 sides, right? The smaller side. You're going to take that side. You can see this yellow dot. I'm going to drag it down with that. Like a triangle. So we make a petal there. You see that? Okay. Finest of it to drag down. And the middle transparent tool to load the paint and drop the paint. So little, give a gap a little and drop another drop of paint on both sides of it. Okay. And watch again. I'm gonna drag it, but I'm gonna drag it direction. See, now my direction is not straight. I'm going to bring it to the corner, the center here. Okay. So it's the direction matters. See there, then we have a pattern. You can leave it here and fill this area randomly, or you can keep going with this leaf pattern all around. I'm going to go with it and see how it looks. Don't be scared. Never be scared of what you're doing, how you're making. You know, just let loose and make. Nothing is going to go wrong. You can always start again if you think it's not something you like. Never be scared of putting color down. Hmm? It's good, right? And if you think you're not able to pull, there's not enough color, load it and drop, just touch and drop little more color there so that you can drag it. As you come to the corner, you can use a smaller tool to drop the color or just touch it. Okay, see. Just be mindful of the wet color around the work area. When you're working, just be mindful of other color which can be wet. Yeah, there you have to be careful. We did the red first so that we could make it inside. But you can usually wait to dry when you're doing on your own. Yeah, hair dryer or sometimes hair dryer blows it out. So you can wait it to dry. Now you can see this pattern. Karen, I already finished. How fast she was, I don't know. That was too fast. Good one, Karen. You should make more. Or every one of you though. But yeah, yeah. So I'm not I'm not finishing right now. It's the same thing you're going to do in another 3 sections. I'll tell you one more thing here, how to give it a little bit of 3D look or a pearly look. You see now that my paint has dried. For that, your paint needs to be dry. Otherwise, it'll become muddy. Okay, so this you have a brush set. Take out your smaller brush. Smaller brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of yellow in another bowl, in another section of my palette. And I'm going to take white. Okay, and mix it to make it light yellow, very light. Creamish white. You see that color? The lighter white and yellow color. Put your brushes back in water. They will spoil otherwise. And I'm going to take the smallest transparent tool, dip it in my creamish white color which I made, and I will just put over the yellow. Just a little bit. This is second layer of paint on another dot, right? You can layer it up to 3, third one as well. Can you see on that yellow one? I did a lemon, light yellow, creamish yellow. Once it dries, you can see 2 colors. And then on top of it, later, once this dries, I'm going to use a smaller tool, say white or blue tool, and the bigger side of it. And I'll just dot it with yellow again, the normal yellow. So like this blue one, we had used the green tool, right? The biggest. I'm going to use the pink one now, dip it in my dark blue color, and I'm going to center it here. So you see the dot on dot, and then once this dries, I can have one circle of light blue color again. So you can do those kind of things with your mandala too, all around with your bigger dots. On this blue dot, you can have a light blue on it, or I'll show you. Take your blue tool, bigger head of your blue tool, dark blue color, and I'm going to go around. Just play around with it. We try to control a lot of things, you know. We don't play around like children. Let go, play around. Don't try to control any pattern you're making. And that's liberating. It doesn't have to be like, you know, a pattern. I mean, mandala is a pattern. So you will get pattern by default by using these circles and divisions. But the colors you use, the later patterns you make, just let loose. And that way only you're going to enjoy. See this now? You see here, you can leave it light blue like this. You can have three-dimensional dots over top of it. I made it. Okay. I'm using this purple tool now. Purple color. And I'm using a white color for now to break the second circle. And from this start point, I'm going to go around. Go around the red circle. If your white seems to have dried or it's lumpy by now, take out a fresh one. Squirt a fresh color from your bottle. You will also realize that some colors, when they dry, when they're wet, they look so bright. When they dry, they look dull. So you will know your colors as and when you do, you know, experiment with them. And for mandalas, generally, we always keep the bright colors. We always use the bright colors. We'll use last 5 minutes to talk about how to finish, how to protect your work with the sealant. Although this is acrylic color, so Once it dries, it's permanent, but still it's a good idea to seal the color, seal your artwork later. Dot mandala always looks beautiful. And you know, they have different theories where it originated. But if you see the Aboriginal designs from Australia, they are all dots, all Aboriginal. They're not mandalas, but they're dots. The kangaroos made in dots. They make the ocean in dots. So all Aboriginal, if you search up Aboriginal designs, you will get many, many many like kangaroos, animals made with dot pattern. The masks, I feel it originated in Australia, but yeah.
Yes. Deepa, I have some of those, and I went to see an artist do it, and she told me also that some of them are food maps. In the old days, they used to make a map of where the different foods were, and each food was a different
Foods
color.
were, yes. I think it was used as historical thing, you know. Like how that's how we've discovered civilizations, right? Talking to me, I'm not sure I can see the face. Okay. Same purple tool. I'm taking the dark blue and I'm going to place it in between the white dots. Okay, we're going in between the white dots. I'm going to also show you that how you can make your 3D mandalas, which look 3D. Yeah, we will have to walk the camera to the wall. They're stuck on the wall. I stuck the canvases on the wall. They're not nailed. I'm going around with my blue tool, purple tool, sorry, in between the white dots, blue color. The more you move out, your area increases, area of work. It almost goes 4 times where you started here. And this area is only this much now here. So your time and your work area increases. Okay, you have to keep that in mind. As you move out, you're doing more work, hard work. I also do mandala sessions in person in classes of 4 session classes. If anyone is interested, they can have my details through the email Mandala Barbara shared. Yeah. I have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. Would love your support. Follow it, comment on it, like it. That's a big support I can have. And my pages are by the name Art by Deepa. Okay, here. Because I'm doing all yellow here, you know, once I put petals, it'll look very yellowy here. So I didn't want you to take yellow, more yellow down there. Maybe the last line I'll do yellow. Okay. Or I can take now yellow. The same purple tool, third line, using yellow and using in between the blues now. Do you need anything from here? If you have a group of 4 to 6 people wanting to learn, you can connect with me at your own, in your own groups. Karen has finished, I bet, all 3 lines already.
How many dots do you do
They're going in between.
So how many dots do you do without getting new paint?
1.
Oh.
Each time I'm picking the paint.
Each time.
Each time.
Oh, okay.
You can't go this with, you know, even if I try to do second,
Okay.
I have to repeat it because
Yeah.
it loses the color.
Okay.
It becomes more transparent. I'm loading my tool each time I'm putting a dot down. Because it's a big area we're covering, right? I mean, I can do twice as well if I picked up a lot. It's not intuition, you will know. The more you make, you will know.
Better when you know.
Yes, yes, because it's thicker and brighter.
Yeah.
Look at that. So here I have one piece which I have just made with dots. I'll show you. Yeah, this is the piece I have just made using dots. Dots, I mean, no intricacies. Of course, we're using dots, but it's all just big dots, no pattern. But I've used shades, light and dark shades, and hence this gives this kind of effect. I love this piece. The one I showed you for the picture, right? One small one, which last year was also there, Barbara, that is also sold.
Mm-hmm.
The orange one.
The orange one.
Small one, yeah, gone. Okay. I showed you the way you can finish your mandalas. The next thing I want to talk about is once you are done with your mandala, leave them overnight, 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 day, 2 day, and then you're going to seal your work. How you're going to seal your work? You will have, I have this varnish. I love this Americana brand. You can use any brand you like. This is a polyurethane varnish. Now this is ultra matte. If you like matte, use matte. Okay. I don't have a bottle, the one I like. I use sheen. They come in gloss, matte, and sheen. 3 finishes. I don't like very matte finish, ultra matte, but somehow I think I picked this up by mistake. So you can look for a sheen finish here, which says sheen. Okay. So it's a polyurethane varnish. It's water-based and it's very good. So you need to give 2 to 3 coats to your work. I'll show you even how to give it. I'll show you. Use your bigger brush. You can don't shake the bottle too hard, okay? It will have bubbles otherwise. So just shake the bottle in your hand and roll it gently down first if the bottle has been sitting a lot, sitting on your. So just pour your varnish. You can wet your brush a bit in a clear water though and wipe it dry, okay? Wet your brush, no water, just the brush is soft. We want soft bristles. And you will go either up and down like this or left to right or right to left. You will not do this, okay? Random. This way you're not going to varnish it. It has to be smooth, up and down, gentle, very gently, gentle pressure, or sideways, right to left, left to right.
Deepa, is
The
that
reason I tell you, you will not do like this. Once it dries, you can see all the marks if you do random, and it will not look beautiful. Is somebody trying to say anything? I cannot hear.
yes, Deepa?
Yeah, Carol.
Yes, is that the same stuff as you use to do the
1 minute,
decoupage?
Carol. I cannot hear you.
Oh, can you hear me
No,
now?
she's not.
It's not mute. It's mute.
No, she's not on mute, but we cannot hear her. Do we know the volume?
Okay.
Yeah, now, Carol. Yeah.
Yes. One more second. Carol, is that the same stuff as you use for the decoupage, like that Mod Podge? Is that what that is?
It's not Mod Podge. Mod Podge is a sealant I know we use for decoupage. But you know, if you use Mod Podge for the top layer to seal, Mod Podge is very sticky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like the stickiness of Mod Podge. I mean, there's nothing wrong. If you like it, you use it. But Mod Podge is something, it sticks.
Uh-huh. Or what about a
This,
spray?
what? Yeah, the spray varnish, yes, you can use it.
Okay, that's easier.
Aerosol easier, but you have to use it like outside or in the garage.
Yes.
Avoid using it in a closed place at
Yes.
home because you use it from a 45-degree angle, right? And you spray. So it goes all over as well. And it goes in your nostrils too. So use it in a garage with a mask on.
Oh, okay.
Or outdoors, like weather is getting better now.
Is your sweater okay, Miriam? Yeah.
So I did the first coat and I'm going to let it dry or use a hair dryer to dry it before I use the second coat. Natural drying, give 30 minutes between the
I can get
second coat.
this.
The third coat is only if you feel your piece needs it. Depends how thin you've done.